Hi everyone, I'm going to do the smoky eye look for you today. It's one of the most popular looks I am asked about, so I'm just going to talk you through it. So I've done pretty much all my face. I haven't done my highlighting because I will do that after we've done the eyes. Now, not everyone likes doing their eyebrows, and I understand that, but normally with a smoky eye look, it's really nice to have your eyebrows sort of looking on point. I'm going to have to cover my little spot there as well because I've only just seen it. So I've done those. They're really simple to do, and if you need instruction on those, then just write a comment or send me a message. That's not a problem at all. So I'm going to be using the palette number 2 today to do my look, and it's got all the dark greys and blacks and silvers. Now, it's depending on your skin tone whether you use a gold or a silver on thing. Now, I prefer a gold, but that's in a different palette. It's in palette 1. Which are those colours by there? I'm actually going to do it with the silver, so you can actually see the look being done completely with one palette, so you know that you can use this look with any colours as well. It doesn't have to be the blacks and the silvers. You can use it with pinks, with greens, with purples, with blues, so long as you know the colours that you like. You can turn any of them into a smoky eye. It's not a problem at all. So I'm going to start off in our tear duct area. So this is where we're going to put our bright shiny colour. So this is where I put this one here. It's called Blissful. So we're going to put that here, down into that, and then down underneath as well. Just take it up a little bit. And there we go. Now I tend, with these, I do pat more than I pull because I don't like to pull the skin around. It's quite easily done, so I've done that one. I mean, there are so many different ways of doing a smoky eye, but this one is nice. It doesn't take too long. I get it on the first sort of third of your eyelid into the tear duct, and then underneath as well. Now, all of the eyeshadows are extremely pigmented. I nearly said severely pigmented, but it sounds a bit wrong saying severely pigmented because it sounds like it's a bad thing, but it's not a bad thing. I mean, look. So that's the first part. Now, we're not going to blend that just yet because we're going to be going in with our second colour. Now, it depends on how you like it. Now, I'm going to be doing the silver, so I'm going to be using this as my middle colour, and this one here is my darker colour. So I'm just going to take it up, pick it up, and put that here. Now, I tend to build this colour rather than sticking a load on straight away, because you know when you want to stop, and you can always add, but you can't take away as easily. So just in by here. Now, bearing in mind I've already primed my eyes with my primer, so the colours will pop and it'll stay on longer and it'll stop the creasing as well. So I've got that. Now, you can see a difference. Don't worry, I'm going to blend, so you know you blend it so it all looks smooth. It doesn't look like it's separate colours. Now, I like it a bit darker, so I'm just going to put some more on. I do like the smoky eye. I could never get the smoky eye done properly because I couldn't apply the false lashes. I don't have that problem anymore because I use the mascara. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to blend that now, okay? And we're just going to use the same brush. So just blend it all in. Just so it sort of looks smooth. And then Same with the other eye. It's easier to take the lighter colour into the darker colour. And mainly because otherwise, you can do it the other way. See, it does work, it's not a problem. I find though that if you do it dark straight into the light, it takes some of the brightness away. And that's not a problem, you can always go back in and put some more on. Right, so now for the darker one. Now this is where everyone starts getting really, really worried. It's not so bad because what we're going to do, we're going to put it on, then we're going to line our eyes, and then we're sort of going to smudge. So, because the thing with the smoky eye, it's all about blending. There's no, you can have the really harsh lines, and that's fine, but when you're initially putting it on, blend, and then what gives the line then is the second layer of eyeliner. Okay, so here we go. Again, start off with a very small amount. You're just going to put it in the V of your eye. And into the crease. And if you can get it just at the top of the crease, just underneath the crease bone, that's even better. When we say it's a V in the corner of your eye, it's actually more like a C. Oh gosh, you can hear the animals sort of playing in the background, I'm really sorry. So again, you don't have a huge area with the dark colour because people get scared of using the dark colour, but so long as you're blending it, you can bring it further in. But for the smoky eye look, it's not about covering your whole eye with the darker colour, because you're supposed to see it sort of change from light to medium shade. Okay, now I've made that eye a little bit darker than this one, so I'm just going to go back in. Put some there. Right, now we're going to blend. Okay, so using a nice fluffy brush. This one's nice, it's the angled sponge brush. But I don't use a... Okay, because we're just going to soften all those lines. And what's nice with the angle, because we're going to end up putting a really nice wing, sort of pull it up. You can see that it creates it for you. And then take it back in. So see, you've got no sort of really harsh lines there anymore. Now, we are going to put a colour above, so there's the definition there. This is why I like using the angled brush at this point, because you can take it up into a point. It makes it easier then when you're lining. No, there's no way this is a day look at all. But you see what I mean when I say it's easier to, because really I've probably got a bit much on this eye, if I'm being honest. But it's on there now. Okay, so it looks like, ooh, wow. But it's a smoky eye, it's a nighttime look. So what we're going to do now, we're going to put over our other colour. Now we're going to use on this one. If I'm doing gold, I put on a peachy tone, but I don't have a peachy tone, and I said I would use just the one palette, so we're just going to use this one. And we're going to put it above going to use that because I don't really like the look by this. I'm just going to smooth it away. That's the one thing I do use the sponge applicators for if I make a mistake or I'm not really liking what I've done. Then just because they are so pigmented, these colours, you only need the smallest amount. Okay. And again, it's just over the top, so it gives a bit of end to the colour. And then, unfortunately, they don't have the cream in this palette, so I am going to highlight my brow bone with it because I do like it. So I'm sorry, I did fib a bit. I am going to use a different, but you don't. This isn't something you have to do. It's just I like to, and it's just underneath the brow bone. I mean, you don't really need to do it for this look, but I like it because it makes the eye pop. But I'm not being funny, as women, it's not as if we've only got one palette of makeup. And the great thing about these is you can use them with any of your pre-existing makeup. Trust me, once you use it you won't want to go back because it feels fantastic on the skin. Just up under the arch, just to give a little bit of a highlight. There she is, talking to the pussycat, so sorry. Hopefully she'll be quiet. Okay, and we're going to go back in. I'm going to go. Okay, 2 seconds. Shh. Go lie down. Oh gosh, naughty dog. Okay, now we haven't put anything under our eye, and we do have to do that. Now I use a finer, and again we're going to use the same colour that we've used there, but I'm using a really fine brush and bring it all the way. And we will blend it. Because that's the thing with the smoky eye. You don't. It's all about blending. Bring it all the way. Okay. So again, we're just gonna blend that. So I'm just gonna use my brush here. See, unfortunately I've got bags under my eyes, so really terribly today. So this one here keeps making me think I've brought my eyeshadow down too far. It's not, it's just the darkness of my bag. So I'm really sorry if that sort of confuses you. You didn't bring it down that far. So that's all blended there. We're going to go in now with our liner. Now, I know yesterday you saw how I did my winged liner. I'm going to do it again today. I'm going to be using my rose water on this black here. Now again, you don't have to. You can use your normal eyeliner. It's just I prefer it this way. I get a better wing because you have more control with the angled brush. And you're just going to close to the lash line as you can get it. still hold my breath when I do my winged eyeliner. I always do. I don't know what it is. I think it's just... Okay. And then we're going to come up. So your mascara then, not your mascara, I'm sorry, your eyeshadow coming out from your V is what gives you the outline. Now, oh gosh, I'm sorry. I should have turned the phone off. And then we're going to come under as well, all the way into where we... Oh. So anyway, I'm really sorry. We just have to excuse the message going off and one of my crazy friends looking for me, I suppose. Always the way. But I'm busy with you guys, so I will ring her back later. Okay, now you can leave it like that if you want, because you have the different things. I prefer having a thicker line coming up from here. Mainly just simply because I find that too thin. It doesn't do anything for me. Don't get me wrong, if I'm not wearing a smoky eye, then I don't put on a really wide wing. But because the eye is smoky, I think it complements it a lot more. So I'll just fill in. Just fill it in and make that part a little bit thicker. Now some people do come over, bring this back, but I don't like to. Okay, now we've got that there. Again, because it is a smoky eye, we don't want it being harsh, so we'll just blend that out. Only on the bottom. Now I will fix, because if you see, it looks like it's coming all the way down, but as soon as I do that, you can tell that it's not. So I'm gonna have, I will be going in and showing you. Now, the one thing I haven't done is highlight under my eyes. The reason I haven't highlighted under my eyes before I do this is for this exact reason, so that we can see where we're going. So we're going to just line the other eye. I tell you what, you've seen how I've lined that eye, so that it actually, you can see the finished look in the one eye. I am, in fact, going to just leave it there. Wrong word. So, just to highlight there. Take our brush. We're going to take it right up and bring it down. Okay, and we're just going to blend. Blend it in. And it can take a little bit. I mean, I need that amount. You saw the amount I put on, it was teeny tiny. Now, I then put my mascara on. Because it's a smoky eye, it's a dramatic look, I put on more than one coat of the mascara as well with the fibres. And because the eyelashes, I'm sorry, I was very quiet then, the eyelashes do also make the smoky eye, but as I've told you before, I can't put on false eyelashes. Can't do it, never been able to do it. Make a complete mess when I tried to do it. Ooh. That's why this mascara is a godsend for me. I'll go back in with another one. Now, I do, when my mascara gets a bit clumpy, I take my rose water and mix it back in, and it stops it clumping. And it makes your mascara go a bit further, because there's always the little bit, remember? Always, there's always a bit of mascara that you don't get to use because it goes clumpy. Now, put a bit of the rose water in it. Remember, we've got to do an extra. So there is my smoky eye. Just take this a little bit more by there. And there it is. It does look a bit odd with just the one side done, but I will, you can see what I mean. I don't want to be on here for another 10 minutes just showing you how to line that other eye. So we just got this. Now, because I've got a really heavy eye on, it'll be a subtle lip. I was planning on putting this on. No, it's the lip stain. I'm pretty sure it's Shine. Just so you've got a hint of colour on your lips. And then, you know, most people have their hair down, so I did just put it easy so it wasn't in my way. And there's your night look. Have a good day.